Hey Stride fans, Kevin Huntsberger here, and I am proud to say that we are back, still in the same form that we were last time with Old School. This is Stride Pro Wrestling Resurgence, and we're going to split this into two parts. Now, we are doing this several tapings, several days, with no fans. Once again, we are following the guidance from the Illinois Department of Public Health, the Centers for Disease Control, but we hope that very soon we are able to once again welcome our fans back to the Stride Pro Wrestling Arena, where we can all once again enjoy Stride Pro Wrestling live and in person. But in the meanwhile, watch it right here on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us along on social media and enjoy Stride Pro Wrestling Resurgence.
Hi guys, it's Rachel Dennis again, and we're going to start this episode off with some breaking news. Red Daniels?
How's it going? Yeah, guys, you guys saw in the last episode, somebody came up behind me, decided to take me out. I'm still concussed. As it goes right now, I cannot compete. I don't know when I'll be able to return. It's a pretty bad concussion. I've been having a lot of medical issues, so as of right now, I don't know when I'm going to be able to step back in the ring.
Okay, do you have any idea who it is?
So Sam Hunter and I, we've been on the search. We've got a couple leads. We think we might have a clue. Put it up.
Oh!
Alrighty, wrestling fans, I'm not exactly sure what we just saw backstage, but once again, the former Stride Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion Red Daniels has been attacked by a mystery man. Hopefully we get to the bottom of this. We will have updates as they become available. But right now we are in the ring for the very first match of Stride Pro Wrestling Resurgence. It is the Stride Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships on the line. You see referee Lane Austin checking the challengers, now the champions. The Wrestling Buddies, Jay Spade and Dalton Anthony, will be defending against the former champions, the Kings of Destiny, Savveon Ayers and Roger Matheus. Of course, Chris Hargis a part of that trio as well, but this title defense, it's a rematch of sorts from Strideversary back in March, as Spade and Anthony are ready for some action here, and the challengers chomping at the bit as well. We're just waiting for the call of the bell here, and we'll get underway. And we are off, fans.
Come on, Dad. Come on.
Savveon Ayers, a product of the Stride Pro Wrestling Training School, which you can contact the Stride Pro Wrestling Facebook page to get more details about training opportunities. We are able to start training. Once again, we are bringing this to you without a traditional wrestling audience. It's kind of the new normal right now, as Anthony, the hammerlock on Savveon Ayers, and another tag. Several tags already by the champions. A smart strategy, perhaps, as they have picked the smaller of the two competitors here. Snap mare. Spade off the ropes. Quick cover. Not enough, as Roger Matheus calls for his partner to kick out, and he does. Another tag now, as Anthony is back in, working on that left arm of Savveon Ayers. Oh, and Savveon very meticulously moving Anthony back into the corner. Now the big man, Roger, is nearly 300 pounds in there. And mistake as he's pounding down on Dalton Anthony. And trying to intimidate Jay Spade as he stomps across that ring. Right in the midsection. That'll knock the air out of you in an instant. Anthony tags in now, and Roger did nothing to stop that. He wants a piece of Jay Spade. These two have a storied rivalry dating back to the Stride Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship in 2017. When Spade beat Roger Matheus in a last man standing match. And look at this, Matheus just manhandling Jay Spade right now. About twice the size of Spade, really. Oh! Oh, and those powerful kicks. Can tell you those are no joke. Spade fights back up though, but a well-placed knee puts him right back down, and Matheus going after Dalton Anthony as well, choking him on the ropes here. Referee Lane Austin getting in there and counting. Matheus doesn't feel like he's doing anything wrong. Tag is made. Oh! Lane Austin did not see that tag. It was a legit tag. He did not see it though. The referee has to see it in order for it to count. Working now on that knee. But Spade fighting back, working on Matheus's knee. Some quick kicks there from the ground. Tag is made, and Matheus pouncing. And again, another one of those brutal kicks right across the chest, and now the midsection of Dalton Anthony. A lot of power behind those kicks, of course, coming from a nearly 300-pound man. And now Matheus, relentless. Come on! I can't believe how much. The referee has to pull him off now. Matheus risking disqualification here. I don't know that he cares about the Stride Pro Wrestling Tag Team titles. He just wants to hurt people. And now a big scoop slam coming up. Hold him up there. Oh, and just driving him into that mat here at the Stride Pro Wrestling Arena. Cover. Anthony able to kick out. Need to get that tag though, and he does. The champion making several tags, but against a monster like Matheus. Matheus now stalking Jay Spade. Trying to get back to his feet. Matheus helps him up. Setting him up now. Once again, driven into that mat, you can see Jay Spade's back arched and in pain. And uh-oh, he's removing that knee pad. Nothing good ever comes from this. Whoa! Savveon tags himself in. A little dissension between the challengers here now. Whoa! Roger Matheus. Whoa. Roger Matheus just took a hike, leaving Savveon Ayers alone against the champions. He's gonna fight it though. He's gonna love that spirit from Savveon Ayers. Whipped in now. Savveon sends Jay Spade over the top. Dalton Anthony with the boot there. Savveon Ayers, is he going to pull this off on his own? Oh! Oh, DDT. Headbutt. Spade drives Savveon's head into the mat. That is it, folks. The Wrestling Buddies have retained the Stride Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships. We're going to check in one more time with our colleague Rachel Dennis, who has a special guest backstage.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm joined here with Mitch Blake. Mitch, welcome to Stride Pro Wrestling. What brings you here?
Thanks for having me here. Because Sam Hunter asked me to come here just after COVID-19 is starting to get over with, because he asked me to come here. Why? Because of guys like Beautiful Brian. This place needs some cleaning up, and I think I'm the one to do it. By the way, I'm here for good. So guys like Beautiful Brian, be on notice, because I'm going to take you down.
Attention not-for-profit groups. Are you looking for a unique way to raise money?
Stride Pro Wrestling fundraisers are always a hit. Since 2016, we've helped sports teams, schools, and civic groups raise thousands of dollars. Once COVID-19 restrictions are lifted, we'll be ready to rumble for you. Contact us through the Stride Pro Wrestling Facebook page to discuss the options. Alrighty, we are ready for more action here. We just heard from Mitch Blake a moment ago. And beautiful Brian Richards taking some time to stop and smell the roses.
What's going on, man?
Match started. I catch
I was here. I thought you were this big tough guy. Get in the ring.
And being a gentleman, this is lovely.
Well, look at that.
Really?
Wait.
A rose for our Rachel
You gotta be
Dennis.
kidding me. I thought we were here to fight. Check his on, check his boots. Let's go.
Mitch Blake coming to us from Chicago. You just heard General Manager Sam Hunter bringing him down. Referee Lane Austin checking Richards.
Man, I ain't cheating. I ain't cheating. I don't need two of these little punks like that. I got you.
Mitch Blake talking the talk here as these two are ready to go.
Welcome to the Love Shack, baby.
Oh, I don't know if the Love Shack is where Mitch Blake wants to be right now. As he ducks out from that lockup.
This close.
Richard's saying he's
This
too
close.
fast.
That's baby little Steve right there, baby.
Mitch Blake does not like being taunted here, that is for sure.
It's how much I respect you. I'm turning my back on you. What you got? Do something. Do something. You'll do it to my back, you won't do it to my face, right?
Ducks again, but rolled up here. Richard staggered here. Hip toss. And Mitch Blake.
Hey!
Brian Richards.
Hey, Stride Pro Wrestling! Rage just got here!
Big slam now by Mitch Blake. Brian Richards claiming a hair pull. And bringing him back now into the ring the hard way. And a big chop by Mitch Blake right across the chest of Brian Richards in a second one. They're coming to you from the Stride Arena. No crowd.
What ain't over?
Mitch Blake.
I don't hear no fat ladies singing. Get in here!
Mitch Blake wants Brian Richards back in that ring, and now he's going out after him.
Come on now, Mitch, let's go.
And Brian Richards giving chase, getting back into the ring. Mitch Blake caught though. Oh, and dropped throat first right across that top rope. Beautiful Brian Richards. Showing out what he can do.
That's the key. Why they say
Now a chin lock right in the middle of the ring. Referee Lane Austin checking in now to see if Mitch Blake is going to submit.
What you say?
I don't think that's going to happen. And Brian Richards now right across the small of the back. Mitch Blake down, kicking him. And referee Lane Austin looking on. Big leg drop. No way. No way. It's just a one count there. You're not going to get it. As Mitch Blake now working to get back up on his feet. So Brian Richards with a closed fist and being reminded by referee Lane Austin that is not legal. There's another one. And Lane Austin, Brian Richards. Lane Austin is your referee. Brian Richards, Mitch Blake in, ducks under. Well placed knee, goes for the pin, does not hook the leg though. Just gets a one count. Brian Richards not happy with that. Taking Mitch Blake by the hair.
We say no.
Got his fingers on his nose.
No!
We say.
Referee checking to see if he's going to give it up. Mitch Blake says no way.
We say. We say no.
Brian Richards now trying to keep the big man down, but that's not working as Mitch Blake is back up now, fighting out of it. Oh, but gets pulled right back to the mat. Again, failing to hook the leg, but got a 2 count this time. I thought Brian Richards, if he'd hooked the leg, might have a better shot here of keeping the big man down. Charging in, though, is Brian Richards. Sends it to the far side, and another splash. A 3rd time, but no, went to the well one too many times. Mitch Blake with a big lariat clothesline and a chop. Bionic elbow. Bringing beautiful Brian now back up to his feet. Short arm clothesline.
That's the ball game!
Mitch Blake is going up now to the 2nd rope.
No.
He's gonna fly, folks. Well placed elbow right across the chest. Hooks the leg. It is enough. Your winner here is Mitch Blake. And folks, we are going to check in one more time with my colleague, Rachel Dennis, who is backstage with some very special guests. Once again, Mitch Blake, your winner of this match.
Hi guys, I'm back again, this time with General Manager of Stride Pro Wrestling, Sam Hunter. Hey Sam, how are you?
Rachel, I'm doing great. It's great to see you.
All
You're
right,
doing an
you called
excellent.
this meeting, so what is it about?
You're doing an excellent job.
Well, thank
I'm gonna
you.
bring these guys in, and you don't want to be around these
Alrighty.
idiots right now. Well, one of them's an idiot, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in the guy that's not the idiot, Mr. Scott Phoenix.
Hunter, I heard you wanted to see me. Something about a meeting.
Yeah,
What's up?
I got a
What's going
meeting
on?
for you. I got some good news for you. Got a good opportunity for you today.
Okay, I'm listening.
Hey guys,
You would-
hey, long time no see. The quarantine, I didn't want to get out and see many people. I mean, there's a lot of people here, but I think I'm good. forgot my
Okay, first question. Who are you today? Are you Luke Chambers? Are you Dexter Roswell? Are you the guy in the bloody suit that looks like he came out of a 1980s B-rated horror movie? Or are you just the guy that was the bum on the corner? Which one are we today?
Bloody suit. People call me crazy, but I think you need some help too. I'm Dexter Roswell. Don't you know that, Dexter? Yes. No Limits Champion.
I take 3 antidepressants a day. I'm fine, by the way. But anyway,
What's he doing?
he's
I beat
here
him last time.
because he beat.
Beat.
You got disqualified.
That's semantics.
And not only did you
That's rude.
not only did you get disqualified, the way you won that title, you didn't beat Bo Sawyer.
Yeah,
All you did
1, 2,
was
3.
hit him with something
1,
and
2,
knock
3.
him out. You call that beating somebody?
Yeah, my finisher. You know the. I go. You know
Well,
that one.
regardless, you hit him with something before you did that. So I've got a little proposition for the both of you guys. He screwed you.
Yeah.
You guys got a
I do
history anyway, right?
Right.
You got some unfinished business.
Yes, I do.
I-
You got some unfinished business, don't you?
No, I'm good. I don't need to see Scotty.
Well, last time I checked, Looney Bin over here might have forgot about the fact you kicked his butt for the tag titles.
Hey,
But anyway,
that's not.
here's what we're gonna do. Since you can't seem to defend this title without cheating,
I don't.
you
know that.
deserve another opportunity.
Thank
What?
you.
No.
But it's going to be a great opportunity, and between the two of you, whoever comes out of this is going to really earn it.
Are you gonna say it, or are we just gonna sit here and talk and chatter?
I can sit here all night. It's my show. I pay you.
Not very well.
Anyway, here's the deal. You guys are going to compete in a best-of-7 series
Mr. 7? Why?
for that championship.
That's not deserved. Nobody wants
And
to see
just
that.
and just so there's no tomfoolery, somebody getting disqualified or whatever,
We never do a thing.
here's how it's going to work. Each one of these matches in this best of 7 is going to have a special stipulation, so you can't run away from it, and he's got an opportunity to kick your butt 4 times. However, I decide it should be done.
4, it's a best of 7.
You got to win 4-3.
This
I'm
is where
gonna
it
win
comes
for
to
it.
where it belongs, to who's actually earned it. Who's actually put in the work instead of just cheating his way to the top. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
No problem. Gentlemen, you got the possibility of 7 matches ahead of you. I'd go get ready.
It's not going to take 7. It's not going to take 7.
Tyler.
Levi?
So what's up with me wrestling Tony London?
I don't know. You're wrestling Tony London. I don't know. New kid. It's green. I don't know.
So you're telling me we haven't wrestled this whole time? We come back. The last time I was here, I'm wrestling Axe and Red Daniels for the Stride Heavyweight title, and now I'm wrestling a green kid named Tony London?
Take it up with Sam, man. I don't know. Like, why you coming to me?
Well, you're the booker man.
I'm not the... I work here. I wrestle. I'm a wrestler.
You're a wrestler.
I'm a wrestler.
You're a wrestler. Well, wrestler, why can't I wrestle you for that?
So I got a match. Sam already booked me.
Yeah, you got a match against B-Rad.
I didn't, like, that's what Sam Hunter scheduled. That's what he booked.
Oh, so today was the day that the veterans get to wrestle all the green kids, huh?
I mean, B-Rad is, it's a tough competitor.
Yeah, he is. Just as
What-
tough as
what-
wrestling.
What do you want from me?
What I want from you, I want to be put back into the main events picture. I want the show to be named after me again. I want all of that stacked on me once again.
Well, I guess you better earn it.
Earn it? I'm asking you. I'm telling you what I want. I'm laying out my demands.
You just need to go to Sam. I don't know. I don't do it. Kevin doesn't do it. No, you need to go to
So
Sam.
Sam's the man, huh?
Sam is the man.
So all the fingers are pointed at you, and it's not you, huh? It's Sam. I highly doubt that.
I mean, if you got a problem with me, I'm sure I can talk to Sam and we can schedule it for another time.
That's fine. Get your little talking with Sam, and we'll see what we can do.
Look forward to it, Levi.
Anytime. Tyler.
I know you're used to stealing things. You're gonna have to earn this one, Cupcake.
Right. We'll see about that.
Alrighty, wrestling fans, we are back in the ring with more action. This time, you heard it a few minutes ago from Stride Pro Wrestling General Manager Sam Hunter. This one is for the Stride Pro Wrestling No Limits Championship. It is a best of 7 series. The first man to score 4 victories will be the Stride Pro Wrestling No Limits Champion Dexter Roswell. Going to be defending in the first of the 7 series matches. It's going to be a traditional wrestling match. General Manager Sam Hunter promising the matches that will follow will all have certain stipulations added to them as Dexter Roswell attacking Scott Phoenix. And this one is underway. Referee Lane Austin having to pull Roswell off of Phoenix. We talked about it before. These two men are former Stride Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, former friends, but a very deep rivalry. And Roswell screaming for the bell to ring. And now we're officially underway, and Roswell out of the gates once again. A vicious mean side to Dexter Roswell. As Phoenix moves out of the way, arm drag takedown. Follows it up with another one. Scott Phoenix takes control here, finally slowing Roswell down, who came out of the gates.
You say,
No!
watch it!
Going for the hair, referee Lane Austin catching that though early on here. And now he's got to break the hold as Roswell makes it to the ropes. Again, this is a best of 7 series. The very first match. Roswell getting intentionally disqualified at our old. Beautiful drop kick by Scott Phoenix. Enough to put the champion down? No. Referee Lane Austin reminding us that was a 2 count. As Roswell now scooped up. Big body slam. We've seen multiple personalities coming out of Dexter Roswell over the last couple of months here in Stride Pro Wrestling as he was on a quest to become the No Limits champion, beating Bo Sawyer for that title at Stride Anniversary, and dropped across the top rope is Scott Phoenix. And Roswell with that very meticulous look on his face. He applauds his own efforts here and puts a boot to Scott Phoenix, the challenger. Now fists are flying here. And Roswell does risk disqualification. And folks, if he gets disqualified here, Phoenix will be up 1-0 in this series of matches here. The first man to achieve 4 wins will be the No Limits champion. Snapmare takedown. Sizing him up. Roswell off the rope with a kick. Only a 2 count though.
Come on!
Not enough to keep Phoenix down.
1, 2, 3. 3.
And Roswell now arguing with referee Lane Austin about whether or not that was a 3 count. Chinlock sleeper hold here. Referee getting in to check that out. Make sure that arm doesn't slide under the chin and onto the throat as a chokehold here. Wouldn't put that past Dexter Roswell at all. Phoenix now fighting to get back up. Elbows right to the midsection of the champion. We mentioned earlier, these two men have a rich history together, not only training here in Stride, but winning the tag team championships together. Roswell, though, winning his first singles championship just back in March. Scott Phoenix yet to achieve that singles gold. And Roswell grabbing a hold of that hair. There's plenty there to grab, that's for sure. Now taunting Scott Phoenix. Ooh. Boot to the midsection. Phoenix still trying to fight out of this. Dexter Roswell almost stalking, but gets a boot to his face now. Phoenix trying to mount some sort of comeback. Sends Roswell over the top rope. Where's he going to go from here? Oh, misses the move. A knee right to the side of the head by Dexter Roswell, who is pleased with his actions, going for that pin. Hooks the leg very wisely, but not enough to keep Scott Phoenix down.
It should be.
Roswell now frustrated, as you might imagine. Trying to put his challenger away here and get that early advantage. Who will be the first man to score a victory in this best of 7 series? Dexter Roswell now working Phoenix into the corner and across that top rope with the out. Right on that top rope. A very nonchalant cover. You're not going to beat Phoenix like that. Scott Phoenix has a lot of drive, a lot of desire to win. Especially now that the No Limits Championship is on the line.
1, 2, 3.
Blatant choke here by Roswell. Referee checks on Scott Phoenix here. Roswell convinced he's going to get the first win. Side headlock here. Whoa! Phoenix fighting back now. Clothesline in a second. Phoenix got a second wind here. Body block, hooks the leg. Isn't enough? Very close, very close. And Scott Phoenix hit with a side Russian leg sweep, but hooks the leg. Champion cannot keep the challenger down here. Again, Roswell goes for a kick here. Tried to do an enziguri. He's going to work this into a Boston Crab here. It is set, and Dexter is in the middle of the ring. Will the champion submit? He is far away from those ropes, folks. Oh, he makes it. Now Phoenix breaks the hold. Nearly had him right where he wanted him. And Dexter Roswell taking a hike here. Once again, we're outside the ring. You've seen this before. Scott Phoenix following suit, and this is where Dexter was disqualified the last time. But Phoenix says no. We got to get it in the ring here. The chair goes in along with Dexter Roswell. Referee Lane Austin now takes the chair. Oh! Referee did not see that. And Dexter Roswell has won this one, not necessarily by the cleanest, nicest way possible here. And he calls for the belt. He's up 1-0 now in this best of 7 series. 3 victories away from continuing on. Folks, my colleague here, Rachel Dennis, is still taunting as Dexter Roswell. Let's go back to Rachel Dennis, though, who is with the Stride Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Wrestling Buddies.
I felt like we had him right where we wanted him the whole time.
Yeah, I was going to let Roger hit me 3 more times square in the head.
All right.
And then I think we had him.
I think, yeah.
But
2 probably would have been a little much, though. Maybe 1.
1?
Yeah, maybe 1.
I'll remember that for next time.
Yeah. Just
I'm happy. Well,
All right, so Battle Bulls next. Any comments?
Stride can put up any team they want with any 2 they want. We've proven that we can beat the best. We'll do it again.
Awesome.
That's right. Well, I mean, but we'd rather have it be Savveon. Just Savveon, yeah.
I do like hitting him a lot. He's wiry, but he's fun to hit. It's like one of those Bachman things.
In all seriousness, though, as a former champion, I don't think there's a team out there right now that's going to beat us. Not one bit.
All right. Well, again, congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, wrestling fans, this is the main event for part 1 of Stride Pro Wrestling Resurgence, and the Legacy Championship on the line as you see Champion Heath Hatton and challenger B-Rad, who has some new attire here, as well as referee Duke Randall checks the champion and the challenger out. Touting the purchase he made with the stimulus check here, and there it is, the Stride Pro Wrestling Legacy Championship. Hatton has held that title a couple of times now, beating Mike Masters in what ended up being his retirement at Stridiversary back in March. Referee calls for the bell now, and here we go. You may remember in old school, B-Rad Hatton by disqualification. And B-Rad's claiming his hair was pulled. Referee Duke Randall turning down that notion, though. B-Rad doing a lot of trash talking.
He pulled my hair!
And now Hatton.
You ain't got none! He pulled my hair. Hey, he pulled my S7. Kevin was never live. Come on, get on!
I'm not getting involved in that one. B-Rad being accused of doing some hair pulling. Obviously, that was not the case. Now a side headlock. The champion Challenger fighting out of it though. Sends Hatton into the ropes. Shoulder tackle, hook to the leg. Only a 1 count though. Bringing B-Rad down to the mat.
Come on, B-Rad.
Now taunting the Challenger. Dropping a knee right across that wrist of B-Rad. Punch right to the kisser. B-Rad goes down. Hatton now stalking. Challenger sends him into that top turnbuckle. And Hatton's gonna fly right here. Oh! Snapmare, and there it is. Hooks the leg. Only a 2 count though. B-Rad taking a hike here as he challenges for the Stride Pro Wrestling Legacy Championship. Hatton going after him. They have headed to the locker room, but B-Rad quickly returning and leaving again.
Hey, B-Rad, in here. You don't not sign up for this. I'm gonna take your fitness check. Hey, watch his head.
Oh! Rope dropped across that top rope. B-Rad gonna take advantage now. Maybe wasting a little time here.
Come on,
Hatton is down. Knocks the foot off the throat.
What's that? You're not fighting now.
And that quickly, the tide has turned on this. B-Rad now choking. Hatton on that second rope. Risking a disqualification. Of course, has a 5 count. Hooks the leg. Is it going to be enough? Definitely, for the first time in this match, the champion is at the disadvantage.
Yeah! Hey, I'm
choking. Now, B-Rad, another product of the Stride Pro Wrestling Training School, knows that 5 count and is very ring aware of what he's doing.
Come on, Heath, fight back.
An elbow now dropped right across the chest. Very nonchalant cover, and Hatton kicks out. Hatton gasping for air still after being dropped across that top rope and then choked several times.
I already beat this old man before. The future is now. Watch the stroke, man.
B-Rad talking some trash, but Hatton with a kick to the breadbasket and one to the chin. You're not going to hear any talking now, I'm sure, out of B-Rad. Hatton sizing him up. Rock bottom. That may be enough. B-Rad not feeling too good here. Oh, looks like Hatton may be setting him up.
Come on, B-Rad, fight back. Come on, Donald.
For a patented spear here. There it is. Goes for the cover. Well,
one more for Levi.
One more for Levi. He's, of course, in reference to Cash Borden here.
Come on, Levi. Come on. All these green kids, you're the best.
B-Rad very wisely dropping out of the ring here.
Go your corner.
Referee Duke Randall pushing him away. Wait, what is this? Cash Borden with a low blow on Heath Hatton, and he has gotten out of dodge. Referee Duke Randall none the wiser, nor is B-Rad, I don't think. B-Rad now stalking the injured champion. Codebreaker. Hooks the leg. Whoa, a history made here as B-Rad has captured his first championship. He is the brand new Stride Pro Wrestling Legacy Champion. Wants that belt. I can't say that I blame him. I cannot believe the miscarriage of justice we've just witnessed here, though, as Cash Borden assists B-Rad for whatever reason here.
I think it's time to retire. Get back, the match is over. Go home.
B-Rad, folks, is your new Stride Pro Wrestling Legacy Champion. And that's going to do it for part 1 of Stride Pro Wrestling Resurgence. We will be back with part 2 as Axe Allward will defend the Stride Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. We don't know exactly sure, or we're not exactly sure who that opponent will be, but we'll find out. Stick around right here with the Stride Pro Wrestling Facebook, YouTube, and social media channels.